I break it down like this. It's a daily go get mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it is? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting. Yo, the tank is full, and the tires are checked, and the engine is oiled. So everything is going to be all right. You know it's going to be all right. Yeah, we're ready now. Throwback Thursday all up in your area. Let's get real about Relationship Thursday. And this is the Daily Go Get It Business show, just like we do every day around this time. And tonight we're talking about whether or not you should date your friend. Now, a lot of people say that, you know, you should always be friends with your lover. Your lover should be your best friend. But does it always work out like that from beginning to end? So we're going to flip it, bounce it, twist it, and turn it and see what we can do like that we earn. Yo, it's going to be all right. Yeah, you know it's going to be all right. Then you won't, and everything is going to be all right. And everything is going to be all right. Do your thing now. Daily Go Get It Business show, baby. So, yeah, should you date your best friend? Now, not necessarily your best friend, but a friend at all. Do you think that you can deal with a situation? When you talk about somebody who is your friend, you're actually talking about somebody who knows who you are and what you are and how you are in romantic situations that doesn't involve them. So are you ready? Could you be ready? Do you welcome a situation where they already know you? They don't have to learn you. They don't know you shit. We're going to see about it, do about it, think about it. Going to be about it. You don't think we won't? And we will. We do this thing. We're about to get real. Yeah. So let's get it popping. Urban Therapy with Sun 752 with this your daily, the daily go get 'em is a show. We do this every single day, every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. We break it down, baby. Every day it rains, and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. Every day it rains and the DG will do the same. I'm your host, Sun 752, aka Omar with the rrrr. And if you can't say Omar with the rrrr, well then you just say Omar with the Arts, the Daily Go Get It Business show. Throwback Thursday. Let's get real about relationships Thursday, all up in your area. Tonight on the Daily Go Get It Business show, we are talking about whether or not you should date your friend, whether you should get with your friend, or whether you should let your friend be your lover, whether you should marry your friend. I don't know. I mean, on the surface, it sounds like a good idea. I'll tell you one thing. I sure wouldn't want to saddle up next to and cuddle with my enemy. But when you start talking about friendship and then you start talking about making your friend your lover or your lover your friend, you start talking about a different brand of friendship. And it may not be exactly what you're used to. Ooh. So could you do it? Have you done it? Would you do it again? Could you do it? Have you done it? Would you do it again? Could you do it? Have you done it? Would you do it again? Would you make your love with your friend beginning to end? Alpha to Omega, playing Sega in a PlayStation, Xbox, you rock. And they already know everything about you except for the size of the cock. And when I say the cock, I'm actually talking about women because we don't say cock in Philly. Anyway, so I'm saying though, the whole friend as a lover thing, is that something that's just cliche that we throw around? Like, you know, my lover is my friend. That's my best friend. You know what I'm saying? You know, the problem is we wasn't friends before we was lovers. We just dove right in, got under the covers. We would start doing the nasty, all crazy and shit. Some people like that element of surprise, or not necessarily the element of surprise, but they like the idea of having to take time to know somebody, taking the steps to get into somebody. Some people like that shit. They think that's a little bit better. And I can't really blame them. It sounds all right to me. You know, You may even have to question whether somebody was really your friend if you were already pre-attracted to them. Like if it was one of those situations where you were just, being friends with somebody because you could not be a lover to them for whatever reason. So you were sitting back hoping that their boyfriend or their girlfriend fronted on them or did something or do whatever you warned them against so you could find a way to get in. I don't know. For me, that sounds a little sinister. It sounds a little shady. It sounds a little calculating. It sounds a little. It almost sounds a little creepy. Like, yo, me and you are just friends. You know what I'm saying? I respect the platonic relationship that we are in. You know what I mean? And I would do anything for you. I come through. I ride for you. I give you advice. I give you rides. Whatever. I'm there for you. I'm a real friend. It ain't even on some mushy shit. It ain't, I'm not even waiting to get all up in that ass. But I ain't gonna front. You got some nice titties though. I mean, any man would think I ain't gay. I ain't that friend. I ain't that friend. You got some nice titties. If I had a woman, I've been waiting for a girl like you to come into my life. I've been waiting for someone new I'm saying to make me feel alive. And I'm waiting for Shonda to finish with that nut ass nigga she fucking with. I mean, he ain't no nut. I mean, he the boy, but it's just something about it. She a good girl. She really deserves somebody like somebody like me. That's who she deserves. And I get with her. I'ma put her on swerve. Everything's gonna be all right. I'ma get up in that ass. And I know he got a little dick. That's shit tight. That's my word, y'all. I'm about to stiff my whole balls and even my ass up in that shit, y'all. But Shonda's just a friend. And I say she's just a friend. And I say she's just a friend. What's going on, Stacey Cook? It's always good look. Thanks for coming on through, and I'm never shook. And yo, Emily Dunlap is in the house. Bow, she about to turn it out. And my man Lawrence Sakel, a.k.a. Chuck, coming through. Don't give a fat. That's my man, y'all. What's going on? We about to do this thing. You think we ain't queens and kings? Cherry is all up in the place. It's good to see your face. And Cinderella Dana Dane. What's going on, Cinderella Dana Dane? And Robin Ming, my big sis, here to do her thing. How y'all feeling? You as a real queen. So, hold on. Oh, and Carol Chamber, let me follow. I said, Chamber, let me my Carol Chamber, let me favorita. How you feeling, man? It's good to see some of you always. You know what I'm saying? Always. So that's what we're talking about tonight. Whether or not to make your lover your friend. Would you do that? I'm sorry. Make your friend your lover. Whether or not to date your friend, would you do it? Have you done it? I know people who have done it. Some people say that it was a good look. Some people say, I would rather get with somebody that I didn't know like that as a friend and then help them become my friend or become their friend. I would rather do it that way. Some people feel as though if you date somebody who already knows you as a friend, it could actually confuse some things because their level of expectations thinking that they already know you. It might take away your ability to be fronting or to flip the script on them. You may not want to flip the script on them, but then they have to get to know you as a lover. Like, I know you saw the way I was with her, but you don't understand what me and her was when you wasn't around. So you got a little bit of surveillance. Don't get me wrong. You got a little something. You got the scouting report, a little something, but you ain't got that, Yeah. So, people have to get to know you on a different level. And everything, I just getting it a buck with y'all. Everything gets different. Everything is different once y'all start swapping bodily fluids. Everything is going to change after that first kiss. You can't pretend you ain't kissed somebody after you kissed them. You can't unkiss somebody. You ever try to do that shit? You go ahead and kiss somebody, you be like, yo, I thought it would be a good idea if we kissed, but I'm thinking it wasn't such a great idea. First of all, your breath ain't, it ain't bad, but you ever kiss somebody, you got, it ain't bad. It's just, she definitely not a Listerine chick. I ain't mad at it though. It's just, it's love. It's love, baby. It's love, baby. Hold the fuck up. Hold on. Oh shit, I never posted it, John. Okay. That would explain that now, wouldn't it? That would explain that now, wouldn't it? There's no business like show business, like no business I know. So, all right, let me see what y'all talking about. Annette Davis, the number one, is all up in here. Good to see you return. That's what's up. Hope everything is good with you. So, let me see. What do y'all think about? What do y'all think about whether or not to date your friend or not? Would you do it? Have you done it? Would you do it again? I was serious. Cherry says, I don't really believe in male friends because I feel like they just waited on the sideline. I can understand how you would feel about that. However, I feel like an attraction can override all your suspicions. Think about it. Attraction overrides suspicions all the time. That's how motherfuckers wind up getting chicks pregnant. That's how chicks wind up getting pregnant. Like, you knew the boy was a dog. You knew it. You knew he was a dog. You know the boy. Yo, he got your girlfriend pregnant back in the day. She had an abortion. 2 of them. You know the boy don't wrap up, strap up. And you see the way he a dog. Yeah, but she liked dogs. And this man's best friend. He was dogging the shit out of her. Doggy style. Who's your daddy? What's my name? You gonna cook some dinner? Yo, I can play my game. It was all good when he was hitting it from the back a week ago. I mean, what are friends are for? What are friends for? With some real shit though. But it's serious. It is. It's serious. It's serious. Dating a friend. Yeah. But an attraction often overrides logic. Like, yeah, but yo, son, she had fatty. You're banging. I was thinking like, I know, she kind of like a little ratchet John, whatever. I know she like niggas with money, she about that life or whatever. But a lot of times the dick override all of that. I figured, them money getting niggas wasn't hitting it right. Because if they was, they wouldn't have to pay so much all the time. That is real nigga logic too. Like, listen, I might have to pay something, but when she gets some of this, I know I ain't gonna have to pay what they was paying. Them motherfuckers, they dropping money on renting cars and electric bills and you know what I mean? I pay for the abortion. Like that. She fucking around trying to have it on me though. When she get this shit, magic stick is in full and total effect. This shit is real. But when your lover was a friend before, they're going to know certain things about you. Are you comfortable with that? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because this actually expands into other areas of your life that you may not even thought of. Like, okay, how many of y'all, like, I own houses. Back in the day, I owned a lot of them. So every now and then, friends would ask me, yo, y'all got an apartment, you got a room, you got a house. And I was like, I didn't really think it was a good idea. Professionally, I would rather not have a personal relationship with you when it's time for us to do business. Because when it's time for me to do business with you, I'm going to do business, and I'm going to do it by the book, and it's going to be by the rules. And I don't want it, I don't want my sympathies playing a role in this shit, because there's a good chance that you may try to capitalize off of those. And I've done it. Move chicks in that I knew. Did the rent get paid? Got paid for a while. But things go bad, and that can ruin a relationship for good. So a relationship that was stable before, once the money comes in, it changes the whole dynamic of that thing. And there really isn't that much turning back. Be a lot of bad blood when it comes to that shit. You fuck up my money, I take it quite personally. Like, when I had hair, I had a block. I used to keep my shit cut. It was nice. It's nice. I knew a chick. I would just come from the barber. She would come and run her shit right through my shit. I could get over that. Like, remember I was just saying attraction overrides logic and all that over shit. I'm like, yo, she's a cutie. So fuck it. It got to the point where I go get a fresh cut and go right next to her. Like, I know you want to do it. Should I had a pick? I could fix that. But if it was a situation where every time I came around and she was feeling on my pockets, I'd be, oh, wait. I'm a student. I'm a working man and a student. You know, when you know, back in the days, you had your little part-time job when you was in college. You wasn't making no real money. I had an apartment to take care of. I was barely staying afloat. I didn't have to pay rent, but I had bills in that bitch. I had to pay for my own books. So, you know, you might not want a situation where somebody knows you in a personal way before y'all start a personal journey where matters of the heart are concerned. You may not want that, because they may know some of your temperament and some of your ways and your moves and things like that, and really feel like they know you. So it could be a situation where if you date your friend, he or she tries to calculate you. Like, that ain't you. Oh, that ain't you. What the fuck you mean that ain't me? See, you about to really learn some shit. Don't tell me it was me, shorty. Nah, you getting new. No, I'm not getting new. I'm getting familiar. I suggest you pay attention. It's a little different. It's a little different once you pass the threshold of the pubic hairs. Things change. It can't stay the same. Like I said, you can't unkiss a person. You know damn well you can't unfuck them. You know. I take it all back. The nut and all. Everything. I'm taking it all back. It was I'm gonna orgasmize myself. I never nutted. I was faking that shit. Carrie Rice says, it really depends on the friendship. I don't make it a habit to date friends. I tried it twice. It seemed to make sense. One was judgy because he knew all of my business. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, Taki. I don't know, Psych. Yo, hey, for real. The other was a Taurus. And just yeah, see, we not doing that tonight. You gotta chill. You gotta chill. What we got? What we got? Judgy. We got Tauruses. We got unkissing. We got unfucking. We take it back orgasm. Those are the excerpts so far. Okay, Carol Chamberlain says, my hubby started out as my friend, so I guess I did. Do you think that maybe the level of friendship that y'all had before had an influence on whether y'all were able to get together or not? Because it, like now, you know, because this is what I'm thinking, Carol. If somebody is your friend, like how much of a friend are they to you when you have an attraction to them? You know, some people say that when they got with their friend who became their lover, some people said I never even looked at them in that way before. Like what you mean? I wouldn't even fuck with somebody that I didn't look at that way. Like I'm not ill. Has somebody ever been cute or handsome to you, but you still wouldn't? You know, it's like something about them. Like, yo, they're actually very good looking, but like there's something about them I just don't like. Like certain chicks that are really pretty but don't have no sex appeal. Y'all know it happens. Happens quite often, actually. She ain't got no sex appeal. She got no sex appeal. You know, real pretty. You know, she got all of the tools, but she ain't got that sex appeal. Like she walk dumpy, or she goofy beyond the cute part. Like, the fuck is you, Bullwinkle? Shorty, come on now. What you doing? What we doing? What we doing here? What we doing? What we doing here? What's next? What's next? What's next? You know, like who's next on that on that hip hop Harry shit? Go, 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 go. Who's next? Go, 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 go. Who's next? Go, Harry. Go, Harry. All right, okay. Robbie Ming says, I like my friendship with my male buddy. I think once we had sex, it would interfere with our friendship. I know some people who had sex with their friends and it didn't, like it was all right. But they may have done it once and said, you know what, we might shouldn't have had never done this. Like, I didn't know my friend's shot was whack. No wonder she can't keep a dude. I suspected something was up. It just turns out that the twat was garbage. She doesn't have the murky swamp twat. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Like, even when she on a period, you can't call it a rag. That shit is more like, all right, just chill. She on the towel. She on the towel. She on the towel. on the towel. Okay. All right. Chill. TK right says, I've seen it work. Okay. That's cool. Okay. Stacey Yvette White is in the house holding it down for the D all day, every day. That's what's up. TK Wright says, there are guys that I'm cool with that could get it. And then I have guy friends, we don't cross those lines. I'm not 19, 20 like before. We are even attracted to each other, more like siblings. Cherry says, once you have sex with a male friend, it changes your relationship. You can never go back to the way it was. New Jack City. If nothing changes after you have sex, you ain't have sex. I don't know what you did. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. If I hold hands with a chick, nothing is ever going to be the same. If I lock eyes with you in a certain kind of way, shit'll never be the same. If me and you are alone in a library, in one little chamber of the library, shit'll never be the same. Yo, if you grab my piece and be like, yo, oh, that's nice, shit'll never be the same. Play that shit. Fuck you think this is? Not a toy? You think I'm a toy? I'm not a toy. We doing it. Then it really won't be the same. You done fucked up now. Let me chill now. Let me chill. Let me chill. Andra D. All right, chill. And then David says, so in other words, people are reclaiming their cum. I can't. Yo, you now, Annette, you not going to tell me that in all of your days, you got 3 kids, right? You ain't going to tell me that you don't wish you could reclaim some of those nuts. Like, oh God. Must be the gasm. It's turning me on. Must be the gas. Must be the gasm. I would take back a lot of them, but I wouldn't take back all of them. I would take back the bad ones. You know what I'm saying? Have to sift through the files like, yo, no, not that one. No, not that one either. I probably should take back that one, but fuck that. I'm keeping Everybody makes mistakes, man. They say God don't make mistakes, right? Oh, yeah? Well, how do you explain moles? I'm a fan of moles, freckles, all that old skin shit. However, how do you explain that? It's not perfection now, is it? We are all God's children now, aren't we? Queen Monica. What's going on, Queen Monica? All up in the house and all smiles. You know what I'm saying? My girl, all smiles. 215. How y'all feeling? Thanks for coming through on the Instagram side. I appreciate me some you. You think I don't? So it's what we're talking about tonight, if y'all haven't caught on, is whether or not to date your friend. Would you make your friend your lover? Are you comfortable with a situation where somebody was your friend first and now y'all about to be bumping uglies and taking care of each other's children and being in each other's homes and bedrooms, making food for each other, watching the same TV shows and not liking them? You know what I'm saying? Putting up with each other's shit. Can you put up with the same shit with your friend who became your lover as you did when they wasn't your lover and just your friend? Like, there's certain friend shit that I can put up with. Like, yo, my friend Smoke, I can put up with smoking as long as we in his car, her car. I can put up with that shit. It's your car. I can't tell you what to do in your own fucking car. I don't like you to smoke in your car. Need not to ride in your car, and I don't have no problem not riding in the shit. However, in my car, I ain't putting up with that shit. Now, lover. Now, what happens when you get with your friend who you know smokes, but is otherwise a really good friend? I mean, a really good friend, person, and you think that they're a good catch, but they got this little smoking problem. Always talking about, yeah, I know it's a bad habit. I know I'm about to stop smoking and all that shit, but you know what I'm saying? After I get finished this Newport, I'm about to go make a real man out of you. Oh, like, so you mean to tell me you about to give me the nicotine? You about to give me the nicotine, man? Yep, right after this cigarette, you about to get the nicotine. We're gonna call that dicotine. You gonna get the dicotine. Like dentine, dick. You know what I'm saying? You gonna like you will love it, baby. I don't know. You might not be able to put up with that shit. You might. DK right said murky swamp twat. I'm saying it's wet. There are a lot of animals in it, creatures. You know what I'm saying? A swamp is actually very organic. It's a swamp. The gators and the eels was in the swamp. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. So, and that says most definitely. I knew you was gonna take back something like Annette. I'm gonna tell you. Look. None of y'all listen to this. This is between me and Annette. We need to talk. Just this one little thing. Check it out, Annette. There's nothing worse than needing to take a good feeling back. Like, there was a good feeling, but you know what? I felt better even when I wasn't fucking. Yeah, okay. I nutted, and at the time it seemed like a really good idea. But there's nothing worse than an orgasm that makes you cry. And I'm not talking about tears of pleasure. I'm not talking about, oh my God, this is really, oh my, what if I'm talking about some, oh shit, I fucked up. Why I said the last time was the last. Why? You know what I'm saying? The kind of shit that make you be like, fuck it. Because it's going to cost you anyway. Right here. My young boy told me that's why he pays for pussy all the time. He said, listen, old head. He said, look, I mean, for real, that shit keep the heat off of you, old head. I'm like, what you mean? I knew what he meant. But I wanted to see in his own words. I wanted to see how he would put that into words. He said, look, man. He said, these chicks out here, get you all caught up and shit. You can best believe a chick ain't gonna get pregnant for $40, son. I thought about it for a minute, like, you might be on to something, doggy. If that chick get knocked up for $40, you better come up with that $500 quick. What you mean, Oya? You better get Planned Parenthood, nigga. Either that, Matter of fact, if you suspect that she get knocked up for $40, I suggest you hit the Rite Aid before you go over there. For condom? No, plan B, nigga. You know you ain't wearing no condoms. That's what you paid $40 for. All right. Okay. All right. Where we at? Okay, where we at? Cherry says, believe me, somebody has feelings. They may not have expressed them. That's what I'm saying. You know, like, how can you really say that y'all were just friends when secretly y'all were lusting after each other? And if y'all was just friends but secretly attracted to each other, that means that you were probably secretly jealous when you saw the other one, when y'all saw the other one with somebody else. Like, you know what I mean? Brooding and hating all to yourself. Now hate them by 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 yourself. My brother from another mother, Norris Hill. I said my brother from another mother, Norris Hill. What's going on, my brother? Thanks for coming on through. I'm glad you came out. You know how we do. No doubt. Okay. Anna Davis says, my last friend that became my lover was one of my biggest mistakes. Ooh. Ooh. Nortel says, if I bumped uglies with a certain bestie, I would probably be walking on eggshells of guilt. What up, everyone? Lauren Sagal says, I hate costly nuts. That nuts expensive as a motherfucker, man. Like, yo, these are not planners, son. Yo. These organic Whole Foods ass nuts, son. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. Surely, the world's most precious and greatest pearl in the world. You know what I mean? These costly ass nuts. Yo, we need to all the go-getters. We need to start a movement, man. Let's go get these nuts back. No, but don't try to go too far. Don't try to unhab your kids and shit. Because most of y'all love your kids and love them to death and all of that. But y'all on the low, I know y'all be thinking like that was my greatest mistake. But I can't unhab my kids, at least not publicly or openly. But to myself, I'd be like, I always wanted a boy. But nobody has to know that. That's what between me and God. You know how you blame God on everything that you fuck up on and can't explain? It was God's way. What you mean? It was God's way. That was God's way. Like, that's the way, evidently, that's the way the Lord intended for it to be. You broke up with your baby mom 4 times, and 3 out of the 4 times she got pregnant. That's how the Lord wanted it. I guess there's some truth to that. Well, you are a child of God. But sometimes how you be doing, you like the child of goddamn. You the child of goddamn, Nick. You did it again. Oh my god, you did it again. Nikki Justice. What's going on? B Moore is all up in the house 2 times. With my brother Ansel Jones. Ansel Jones. Ansel Jones ain't care. No Ansel Jones. All right. Nikki Justice holding down for B Moore all day, every day. That's a good look. Thanks for coming through. Cherry says it's either going to cost you in the beginning or cost you in the end. No, it's going to cost you all throughout the middle. That's when you spend the most. And that's whether we're talking about money or whether we're talking about time or whether we're talking about energy. You know what I mean? Matters of the heart cost. How many, cost. Because a lot of y'all done went out and spent your money on a motherfucker that didn't deserve shit. And it wasn't Christmas either, or his birthday. Like, well, I thought you would look nice in this, or I just happened to be at the the joint. The joint? You was at the joint? Yeah, I was at the joint, and I picked this shit up for you. My girlfriend had a discount on some Gucci sneaks, and they was only $500, so I bought them for you. Here. That nigga wouldn't buy you a Chico stick. He wouldn't buy you a Jolly Rancher. Well, it's not even when you give somebody something, you give from the heart. So whether or not they would give you something, in exchange or whatever, that's not the point, Omar. See, that's what's wrong with you. See, you not like me. You like you. You always expecting something in return for whatever you do. I'm not like that. Sometimes it come back to bite me in the ass, but in the long run, I only spend what I can spend, and I only do what I can do. And if I feel like that's what I should do, then I just go ahead and do it. I'm not worried about whether anybody's going to do this, and the third for me like you do. I'm like, all right. In that case, get me a pair of fucking Gucci sneaks too. And not them ugly new ones either. I want the 1986 ones. The originals. Fuck it. I don't even support Gucci or Louis or none of that shit. But that David says in an earlier show, I talked about that relationship. He left me for someone he got pregnant to find out 25 years later it wasn't his. Now he talking about wanting me back. He can miss me with the BS. Damn. 25 years later, that nigga dumb. Listen. If you want to lose the love of your life for a joint that you knocked up on the side, the least you can do is get a DNA test. I know I would require one. Let me knock up some joint and be like, yo, I'm just keep it funky with you, man. I'm gonna help you out either way, but I just need that little, we need to get that. We need to swab that cheek. Either that, or don't worry about it. I got the baby for the weekend, or for the week or whatever. I'm swabbing baby. Like, I know, little man look like me and everything. Shit. Well, who's to say that a mom don't like all niggas who all look the same? You know what I'm saying? This is just, if I gotta give up my side joint, or if I gotta give up my main joint for the side joint, the least I can do is make sure that the side joint is 100. She ain't supposed to win. She won. Why? Because I ain't even look at the rule book. No wonder I was losing. Okay. Nikki just says, get the likes up to the sky. Yeah, make sure y'all like the show. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, it's the Daily Go Getimism show all up in your area. We do this every night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are talking about whether or not to make your friend your lover. I want to be your lover. I want to be your mother and your sister too. Or did he say brother and your sister? I don't know. Yeah, but it's real shit, and it's a real situation that people often have to deal with. But let's do it this way. Are you comfortable with a situation where somebody knows you as a friend already? Is that a good look for you? Because some people complain that people that get with them never take time out to get to know them. They don't They don't try to find out what they like, what their likes and dislikes are. They don't find out where their passions are. They don't find out where they come from and where they're going, what their dreams, aspirations are. They don't really get into them. Well, if it's your friend, they already kind of know that now, don't they? They may already know your talents. They may already know your temperament. They may already know what's good for you and what's bad for you. But they know that as a friend. It's different knowing that as a friend than as a lover, because as a friend, there's a different level of accountability for your emotions than there are when you are lovers. You know what I'm saying? Like, if your friend don't call you back, it ain't no big deal. Like, all right, I get with you tomorrow. Everything good though? Mm-hmm. What's your lover? What the fuck you mean you ain't call me back? Your lover tell you that they on the other line. You like, what you mean? Other line? You talking? You talking to your dead grandmother in a seance or something? You supposed to get off that phone. Oh. You must be on the phone with your job. Other than that, it's like, no, you got to get off the phone, right? A lover would understand that. A friend, no, I'll call you back. You understand what I'm saying? So there's some differences. The stakes are higher when you're lovers than when you're friends. The stakes are higher. You can't really get on that. I mean, get around that too well. It's true. Uh-oh, hold on. Nikki Justice says, no. Huh. No, don't make your friends your lover. Ain't no other lines. Ain't no. I'm saying, it's a little different. The level of commitment is higher. But if you were already friends, you may not understand how crossing that threshold can change the dynamic of the relationship. So somebody who you thought was cool to hang out with is all of a sudden kind of clingy in your mind, like, oh. See, when you was just a friend, you could come around whenever you wanted to come around. You lovers, it's like, no, what time are you gonna be over? I'll be waiting. I love you. And if you don't, make it there in a timely manner, I will be blowing up phones and texting and calling your mom. That kind of shit. So it changes. Once you cross the pubic hair threshold, shit's different. It better be. Listen, man. The worst thing that could happen to a man is, you penetrate the pleasure cave and nothing changes. Like, are you sure you penetrated it? Somebody's knocking on my door. Somebody's ringing the bell. Somebody, like maybe you didn't really penetrate it. You stood in the vestibule. You ain't go in the house. Maybe you just stood in the vestibule. You hung around the vulva. Yeah, I know that. I know some. He just hung around the vulva and shit. You know what I'm saying? He ain't get in the canal. He just hung around the vulva. No, not Volvo, motherfucker. In the vulva. Like, he was supposed to go, but he just. Oh shit! I ain't do this in a while. He was playing Morse code with the pussy. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the fuck out of here. North says, I know somebody whom is oh yeah. I did. I know somebody whom his current spouse looks like his ex, and another guy's current and ex have the same first name. Imagine calling out one's name while actually thinking of the other. Guilt, maybe? Ooh, you fucking up. Cherry says, when I was your friend, you liked that outfit. Now I'm your lover. You don't want me to wear it outside. Oh, you talking that sexy shit. You don't want nobody else to like what you was wearing. I mean, he might not have really liked it on you when y'all were friends. But since y'all was friends, he couldn't say shit about it. What is he going to say as a friend? Like, yo, you out here looking like a hoe. He'd have revealed himself real quick then, wouldn't he? Like, what you mean? I'm saying, we have all these niggas out here, you know what I mean? You got your titties out, got your ass out. You showing belly buttons, all kinds of moles, freckles, dimples, and shit. Fuck is that shit? What's what? What is that? I'm saying, I mean, what? I'm fully clothed. What? Your wrist, bitch. You know what the fuck I'm talking about? You know certain niggas is turned on by wrist. What you think? Niggas is out here with a foot fetish, but they ain't got no wrist fetish? Next time, wear gloves out. It's a pandemic anyway. You know what I'm saying? It's a pandemic anyway. Throw some gloves on. And not no one glove sequin shit, no Michael Jackson. You know, you ain't paying no homage. You gonna wear gloves. You gonna wear PPE. You wearing a mask at all times. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get you a kimar. I'm not no Muslim. It's for your protection. PPE. It's a pandemic. I'm just looking out for your safety as a friend. As a friend. Sexy wrist having asshole. Like, rock me, Amadeus. Rock me, Amadeus. Hey. Remember, Ray Charles with the wrist shit. Oh, shit. Sexy wrist. Oh, she got the wrist. She got the wrist. You know how it is. I'm like a sexy rich. And I got eyes. I saw that wrist. She made my nature rise. Yeah, like rappers back in the 80s used to always talk about making their nature rise. You know what I'm saying? Nature. Anyway, cover your ass, bitch. Yeah, for real. You're not going to be out here making these niggas all hard. You're making my life hard. All right, anyway. All right. No, okay, wait. Your husband says, so is it okay to make your lover your friend? I'm glad you brought that up, Shirley Show, the world's most precious, the greatest pearl in the world. Because most people do want a situation where their lover becomes their friend. Personally, any woman that I've ever been serious about has been my friend. I mean, think about it. You want somebody that you can talk to? That's a friend. You want somebody that you can relate to? That's a friend. You want somebody who you may have some things in common with? That's a friend. You want somebody who you can laugh with and play with and have fun with? That's a friend. You want somebody who will be there for you and that you can depend on? That's a friend. You want somebody who won't be all judgmental and somebody that will try to fill in your empty spaces and make you feel better about yourself and encourage you. That's a friend. You want somebody to be there as a resource and you want to be a resource to somebody else. That's a friend. So yeah, most of us want our lovers to become friends. But what about when they were already friends? What about when they were already friends? What about when they were already friends? You ain't got to coach them. You ain't got to do spins. All you got to do is be what you were. But does it stay that way? I don't know. I don't know. No, so it says as Cheryl, that may not be a bad idea if you can send them home when you get tired of them for a day. Jerry J says, stop showing all that ankle. No, the ankle lead to the foot. You know, a lot of niggas out here got the foot fetish. I don't understand. I ain't go. I would never understand feet. Like, yeah, if she ain't got pretty feet, she ain't pretty. Shut the fuck up, nigga. What kind of? What do you mean she ain't pretty if she ain't got pretty feet? What are you crazy? What are you crazy? You see the ass on her? I wouldn't give a fuck if she had pterodactyl feet. Yeah, she got fatty to die for, titties to live for. I'm living and dying with this bitch every day. We live and die together. Shit, I was just resurrected last night. I was resurrected. So yeah, I don't know. Having a lover who's not a friend, could that be a good situation? Why would that be a good situation? You know, before I place judgment on it, why would that be a good situation? Right. I guess if you look at your friends as somebody that shouldn't, or couldn't be a lover, then I guess you wouldn't want them to be a friend. But the thing about somebody being your friend is that when somebody is your friend, you can be yourself around them, your authentic self, right? Like if somebody is your friend, y'all chicks can take off your makeup. You can take off your weave, right? You can let them see. Take the terror cap off. Let them see your real shit. Come on, baldy locks. You still cute. Yeah, you ain't got no hair, but hey, nobody can say that you ain't cute. You are. You know, you are my baldy locks. Come shave it off tonight. And don't be late. Yes, you are. I'm saying. So evidently, everybody doesn't value that situation. A lot of people are never themselves around their lovers. You got chicks out here whose men never seen them without their weave. I'm thinking that's impossible, but there are. Never seen you without your weave ever. I'm like, well, have you seen yourself without the motherfucker? You just go from one to the next. Sounds a little odd to me. But hey. And then David says, when your friendship is over, you can just walk away. When your lover relationships is over, you can't just walk away because someone is grabbing your ankles. Very good observation. I was about to dispute that until you put in the grabbing your ankles thing. Because I was about to be like, no, when your friend walks away, that actually hurts bad. Because that's your friend. Friends don't come a dime a dozen. But yeah, but you're right. When somebody is grabbing your ankles and you trying to walk away, but now you got to drag them. You got to drag them because they got your ankles. And you may have been waiting all of this time for them to finally grab your ankles the way the fuck they should have done in the beginning, which would have made everything okay. Because now, now they want to start acting like they care and grabbing ankles and shit. Why was you grabbing the ankles? Was you grabbing the ankles when was you grabbing it? Was you grabbing the ankles when I made your plate at your people's cookout? You wasn't grabbing ankles then. Don't grab them now. Don't grab them now. Sure, as it says, friends see the raw deal and not judge. Exactly. But your lover should be even better than that, shouldn't he? Or she? Should they? me ask y'all something. Hey, what's up, Brown Eyes? How you doing, man? Good to see me some you. Good to see me some you. But let me ask you this. Let me ask you all this. Do you still listen? Do you still cover up when you're around your lover? Like, do you walk around naked, or do you do some old movies type shit, like put the covers around you, wrap the sheets around you before you go to the bathroom? Like, who the fuck does that in real life? You know, a chick tried that shit with me before. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? People like, I'm just, you know, it was just what? Where would you get the idea to do some dumb shit like that? Skinny joint. Take that shit the fuck off. Yo. She was nervous. I guess I was insensitive to that. And I am. Like, look. You know, you got chicks out here trying to have sex with their shirt on. Like, look, ain't no titties that bad, man. It ain't, you know what I mean? It ain't that deep. It really ain't. It's gonna be all right. I'm not offended by no titties, and no matter what, it's going. We can work it out. We can work it out. It's gonna be all right. But a friend, well, no, that's a time for a lover. A lover should make you feel good about whatever body shape that you had. It's not a time to be pointing out imperfections like, oh, what's that? Ooh. Anything outside of a lesion or you know, an abrasion or you know, something that looked like it's just healing up, you should be all right. Carol talking about something. Annette, don't get him started talking about grabbing ankles. Why not? Cherry says, my friend don't need the depends treatment. The depends. And I said, evidently, there's some people out here who don't do that. I've heard some wild stories of some people, man. I've heard chicks talk about niggas who dick they never saw. Like, wait a minute, a nigga fucked you and you never saw his dick. You would let it, yo, you would. Some people take that turn out the light shit too. No, I ain't turn out no fucking lights. I'm turning the lights on. Matter of fact, we're gonna get some transparency going on in this motherfucker. What we doing? What we doing? Turn on no lights. Suspicious ass. You know what I'm saying? She's straight suspicious, son. I'm checking crevices and orifices. Put you on a skewer. Turn you around and shit. Like, oh, okay. All right. Ooh. You are a fine female specimen. Shit. Check you out like a sobriety checkpoint. Let's check this car out. And then David says, there's only one man that has ever seen me without my wig or weave. Well, I'll be goddamn. One man in the world? Or just one man using turn them on. Yeah, we reversing that shit. Turn them on. And get closer. Cheryl said, yes, sir. I gotta see it all. Like, yeah, we look. We gonna make sure, you know, we gonna establish some trust first. First, we establish. But yeah, I've heard I've heard of situations like that. Like, you know, and I'm talking about how a dude being scared to be naked. A dude, like, if I was a chick, that shit would freak me out. I'd be weird. Like, nah, we ain't doing nothing. I'm good. You're a little too shy for me. As Cook says, they don't fuck during the day. Some people don't. Some people do not do that. If you don't believe me, put that shit on your page. I bet you, you know, some people be like, nah. I like, you know, at night, in the dark, turn out the lights. I mean, a lot of people gonna be like, yeah, I love daytime fucking is the best. Have the rest of the day, you know, to do whatever. Some people be like, nope, night. Because I can't do it. I'm busy during the day. And I gotta, you know, put the kids to sleep. Your kids is fucking 27 and 33. I'm saying though. They still need their rest. They don't even live with you. So you saying I shouldn't check on my kids? Is that what you're saying? Oh, and that Dave says, I'm definitely talking about someone that I was in a serious relationship. Brown Eye says, why hide how you look? He might not like the way you look and leave your ass. So why not be authentic from the start? That's what I say. Listen, man, you know, I mean, you're gonna love me or leave me alone. You're gonna love me or leave me alone. You gotta love me or leave me alone. Let's do these birthday shout outs and let's get on up out of here. Listen. Okay, hold on. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious January 14th, and they deserve to be acknowledged. So let's talk about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special, because they are special, because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They got S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Christina Goldwire. Happy birthday to you, Christina. And Yolanda Yokaira Gonzalez. Happy birthday to you, Yokaira Gonzalez. And Tamika Willis, turning 38 years old today. And Latoya Putnam, happy birthday to you. And Providence Ridgeway, turning 52 years old today. And Mhierna Pagat Solis. Happy birthday to you. And Royal Bad, turning 39 years old today. And Hayazia, turning 35 years old today. And Venus Rising, turning 50 years old today. And she's raising money for the National Association of the Deaf. And Livonia Scott, turning 50 years old today. And Wargie Davis, turning 46 years old today. And Nancy Bell, turning 49 years old today. And my girl, Nicole Singleton, happy birthday to you. And last but certainly not least, my man, Stephen Allen, turning 51 years old today. Knew him from all the way back in the day, 1982. My school day chum. I want to say happy birthday to all of you and anyone else out there who shares this birthday on this glorious January 14th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it to the damn, the rock out, rock on it to the damn, rock out, rock on it to the damn thing and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens, the kings, and do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man. I mean, you can make your lover your friend. You probably definitely want to make your. Well, no, you can go ahead and make your friend your lover. You probably definitely want to make your lover your friend. The choice is yours. What's going on, Rita Reds? Rita, what's good, Rita? You know, it can be a slippery slope. I guess what you could say is that it's a preference thing. It's a preference thing. You know, some people believe that your lover should be your best friend. Some people say they don't need to be your best friend, but they should be a friend to you. I think that having all of the qualities of a good friend is something that's invaluable and something that you should that I know that I would definitely strive for. I would rather my lover be my friend than to be in a situation where I was in love with somebody that I really didn't like. And, you know, that happens often enough. You get with somebody that you don't really like. Like, you love them, but you don't really like them. Like, they kind of push your buttons, and they don't even know they doing it, but they doing it. And it's constant, like, button. At the end of the day, you need somebody that's for you, somebody that you can depend on, somebody that you dig, somebody that you love, somebody that you can feel, somebody that you'll miss when they're gone, and that you're happy when they come around. You don't necessarily have to be smothered by that person, but you should want to be a lover to that person. It's a good look. Love is what makes the world go round. And you see how bitter people are when they really can't find nobody for themselves. I know people who have gone through multiple relationships, but never really had anybody to themselves. Do y'all understand the situation I'm talking about? You have had plenty of lovers, but you've never really had anybody for yourself. Think about that. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Good night to you, two brown eyes. Listen, I want to thank y'all all for coming through. Don't forget to share the show. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And don't forget, please don't forget to like the show. I need to get them likes up and make the algorithm go. So with that being said, peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death. Resuscitation. Love y'all right back to life. And on that note, I'm going to say, holla. You know what I'm saying? So let me get on the out of here. So on the Blog Talk side, I'm in y'all first. Y'all know how it go. And then on the Instagram side, thanks for coming through my Instagram people.
Talk Radio.
I get back. Holla. You know what I'm saying? Instagram. And for my you YouTubers and you. And that David said sounds like a show topic. It does. You know what I mean? You know, you might be in love, but you might not have somebody for you. For you. We're going to think about it. All right. With that being said, I'm going to holler at y'all later. All right. So see y'all in the book, some of y'all. And for the rest of y'all, I just see you around. See you next time. We'll be back tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let's get with that. Peace. I'm